Welcome to Lesson 2.6 about getting grounded in valuation reality. Of course, everybody is most concerned about valuation. Before we begin discussing valuation issues, let me ask you a question. Suppose a rich uncle you'd never met dies and leaves your brother and sister $1 million each. Your uncle leaves you no cash, but instead leaves you a business plan. My question is, who got the best deal? Your siblings, who each have $1 million of cash, or you, who now have a business plan that might make you millions or might be a dud? Most people would probably take the $1 million in cash if given the choice. The cash has real measurable value. Who knows how much the business plan is worth? And you have to achieve real value milestones to reap the business plan's potential value. That's risky. It's time-consuming and it's expensive. Think about the dead rich uncle question when you find investors in your pre-revenue business that isn't much more than a business plan. Is offering you a pre-money valuation of only $1 million really so unfair? Why do many founders get insulted when they receive low valuations from investors? The answer is simple. Founders get emotionally attached to the business plans they create. Investors value cash more than business plans because they aren't emotionally attached to your business plan. Investors merely act like you would act if you have no emotional attachment to the business plan your dead uncle left you. Companies that have liquid assets, positive cash flow, EBITDA, and/or profits can be valued using objective and generally accepted formulas. These standards may vary by industry. They do, however, provide a baseline for establishing valuation ranges. For later stage companies, valuation discussions usually focus on factors peculiar to the particular business that argue for placing the valuation near the top or near the bottom of the range established by the industry formula. Valuing early-stage companies and businesses whose primary assets are intellectual property is usually more subjective. For most early-stage companies, it's too early to tell whether patent applications will result in actual patents, what the patents will cover, and whether the patents will create true competitive advantage. By the time many early-stage businesses launch their products, what customers want and competitors offer often changes, which makes the product less attractive and the patents less valuable. Investors discount valuation because of this risk. In early-stage valuation discussions, founders and investors often have large differences of opinion about value. This makes it more difficult to obtain apples-to-apples comparative prices for transactions, for investments, and company sales. Values are often based on what a buyer or investor is willing to pay, especially since early-stage companies often lack credible alternatives to sources of capital.